Folks, how are you? This is Jim Miner with Miner Known Associates. Hey, I wanted to direct you to my site, give you a little short video on how to use this site to search for a new home. New meaning new to you. It's probably going to be resale, but you can search for new if you so choose. The name of my site is jimminer-azhomehelp.com. We do a lot of work in short sales and loan modifications. But for those of you who are searching for a new house, we have a site that allows you to search in real time. And I highly underscore that because that means anytime something new comes to the market, it posts up immediately. Okay, versus waiting 6 or 8 weeks, you call on the site or call on the home, find out the home's already been sold. That's pretty frustrating. So here we have this big green button, search for homes like a realtor. Okay, one thing I want to point out, this site is mobile friendly. If you go to your smartphone, put in the website jimminer-azhomehelp.com, you will get this big green button comes up and you can search on your smartphone for a home also. Okay, let's go ahead and click it. And we did. And we'll just wait for things to kind of finish loading here. Now, one thing I want to point out, when you folks click on that, you are actually going to have a sign-in sheet that pops up. This is strictly up to you. If you want to sign in, if you want to wait, if you never want to do it, that's up to you. But one thing I want to underscore, and that is you cannot save your searches if you don't sign in. If you sign in, you can save your searches. All that simply means is every time you come back and you're searching for the home, you've got to redraw a box or reload your search criteria if you have not signed in. Okay, it doesn't prevent you from using the site once or twice or anything like that. Okay, hey, let's scroll on down here. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's scroll on down, and here we go. Advanced search for properties. Search type: residential, rentals, land, and lots. Well, we're going to look for a home to buy. Just for the record, this is probably one of the best sites for searching for rentals in Maricopa County. It is alive, it's in real time, excellent site. So if you need it for rental or know somebody that does, pass this on to them. It's in real time. Okay, but hey, we're looking for a home to buy. So we've checked the residential box. Now we're going to scroll on down and we're going to come to the map. Okay, now as you can see, I'll pull this down a little bit lower. When we get down into the search criteria, we have things like city, subdivision, zip code. That's all fine and well, but you know what? When I search using a polygon, okay, or a box, depends. So we're going to do one of these now. You say, some of you say, what was you just doing? All I'm doing is scrolling in. I'm going to center up. Well, let's go to South Scottsdale, and we'll look there. You can choose anywhere you want. Doesn't matter where you want to make your box. And I'm going to go in a little bit tighter here. And let's draw a box for a search area in South Scottsdale. This is kind of South Scottsdale right here, just north of ASU. Go up to this insignia right here, left click it. You don't drag or anything. You just take your mouse and just drag the mouse itself down to, let's go down here to McKellips, and we will left click. We'll draw a cross, left click, up, left click, over, left click, across, left click, and down to complete the polygon, left click. And now you see we have a green box. Okay, that's the area we're going to search in. So now what we want to do is just scroll on down and get into the, over here, search criteria. Now you have quick criteria: city, subdivision, zip, price, beds, baths, living square feet, or the MLS. You may have an MLS number. You can just put that in also. However, folks, when you draw a box, and that's a way most realtors search, is you uncheck the city, uncheck the subdivision, uncheck the zip code. Okay, now obviously we want price. We probably want to have a number of bedroom counts, number of bathroom counts. The living square footage, I'm going to leave that out for this exercise, but quite obviously it's there when you're looking for 3,500 square feet versus 1,500 square feet. You don't want to look at all those homes, okay? But I'm going to, oh, what the heck, let's just go ahead and leave it in, okay? Now I'm going to scroll on down here, and let's put some numbers in these boxes here, okay? When it comes to price, let's say we have a minimum of $175,000. Okay, and we have a maximum of 500,000. Okay, and bedrooms, we have a minimum, we want 3. Okay, now I'm not going to put a max in because You can get big homes and they only have 3 bedrooms. You can get a little smaller home, meaning like about 2,000 square feet, that will have 4 bedrooms. So I'm not going to check that box. Bathrooms, I want to have 2 bathrooms at least. Okay. And then living square footage, yeah, I'm going to need to have at least 2,000 square feet. But I want to see what else is available in here. Okay. So I have my criteria loaded. Now, if I X off on this box right here, you can see what happens. I just dropped my living square footage. That little check mark went out. I'm going to recheck it. Boom, that line comes back up. We're going to go back in with a minimum of 2,000 square feet. And all I'm doing on that is hitting the keyboard in this particular case. Okay, now, see this accessibility features, add criteria? Okay, if I click on that, this is where you can really start to add in. Yes, I want a basement. No, I don't want a basement. Carport spaces, the city, community features, and it just goes on. And maybe you have school districts that you want to be in, and it goes on. Maybe I want a fireplace. What kind of flooring? How many garage spaces? And you kind of get this, and you can see there's a lot of additional criteria that you can add in there if you so choose. For this exercise, we'll just stick with these 4 right here, okay? Now, I'm going to hit the search button, and boom, we've hit the search button, and let's see what happens here. Okay, and let this thing finish loading, and we will scroll down, and we have right here, it says displaying 1 of 15 of 47 results, latest listings, and it'll have the latest listings first, and it will move on down. In this case, we have 47 results, but we're just showing 15. Now, I want to move down just a little bit farther here. There we go. Okay, here's the cursor. If I move into the area, it turns purple. Okay, now let's just get, I'm not clicking. I'm just sliding the mouse. I slide over to here. Boom, up comes an address, 2844 North 81st Street. I can go up around any of these. The same thing's going to happen. Okay, now in this case, I'm going to go ahead and left click. Let's see what happens. I get a postage stamp viewing. I get the address, I get the price, I get bedroom, bathroom, home size, lot size, year built, MLS number. Okay, now that's fine. Not telling me a lot, but you like, maybe I wanted 5 bedrooms. I go, oh man, doesn't have 5 bedrooms. I'm going to move on. Okay, but watch when I move my cursor here. See how that turns that light blue? I'm going to go ahead and left click it. Sorry about that. Left click on the address. And what's going to happen here as this is uploading is we are going to get a whole bunch of information about that particular property. Now I'm going to scroll down a little bit here so we catch more of the view. Obviously address, MLS number, the price, and right here, see this 5 of 31 right there? There are 31 images, and this is the number, this is the 5th image there. Okay, so you've got 31 images of this property you'll be able to see. Here, obviously, you have an aerial view, which is kind of nice because you can see right away they have the pool, and you can see how this lot is configured in there. And you can zoom in. Here's the plus button. There's zoom out. There's the minus button. Okay, this is telling you how much I want to put down. What can the interest rate be? You've seen this before. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down. We get property description. It's going to tell you about the property. This is all the same kind of stuff that you find in Active MLS, multiple listing service. And here's general information, rooms, features, etc. School information, community information. You can, I mean, there's one information. You got information. Now this is kind of neat right here. See this map right here? This tells you all these things around your property, 2844 North 81st Street. All these little symbols, restaurants, police stations, schools, etc. And I know you're saying, Jim, I don't know what those symbols mean. Hey, no problem. Let's just scroll down to the legend. Okay, here's the legend. In this case, I've checkmarked police, fire department, schools, and restaurants. You've got all these other things you can check or uncheck, and it will add them to this map so you understand what's around your particular property. Okay, now somebody comes along tomorrow and writes an offer on this and it's accepted, this property is going to disappear. Okay, that's real time. While we're talking, a new one comes on, and let's say it pops up right here. It's going to show once we bring the site current again. Okay, so And you can obviously scroll in, scroll out right here. But one feature I want to show you, we'll scroll back up to the top here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Scroll back up to the top is we're going to go back, okay? And I'm going to show you something else here. This was the original page. You'll remember that. As I scroll down, see how you're getting these postage stamps looks of these particular properties, and maybe you come along this way. Hey, I like the look of that. Let's view the details. You know what? I'm going to probably find 4 or 5 homes I'm interested in, so I'm going to save this one. This one looks kind of interesting. Okay, that's all fine and well. You just click on it. But remember when I said about signing in? If you did not sign in, you cannot save this search. You can go back in and draw the search again each time when you come to visit the site. That's fine. But if you kind of get tired of that, you may want to go ahead and sign in. Folks, and hang on, I'm not going to blast you with a bunch of email, okay? If you want some help, shoot me an email, give me a call, text me, whatever the case may be, all right? But that way you can save your searches, and that saves a lot of time. And you know, maybe next week you want to kind of look over here. So you draw another box over there, and you want to save that search. So you've got 2 searches going, okay? So put this to good use. But the key thing is, folks, you're getting it in real time, and that's searching for a home like a realtor. My name's Jim Miner. My site is jimminer-azhomehelp.com. My phone number, 602-345-0433. And call me if you need some help. All righty, we get you into these homes. Hey, thanks for visiting the site, and use the site as much as you would like. All right, you have a nice day. Thanks very much.